Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Ann Alessandrini. I'm a thoracic ICU nurse at Brigham and Women's Hospital. There are many factors of the care of the ICU patient that have not been taken into account with just the acuity tool alone. And while it is a helpful tool, it does not encompass it all. I've heard many people speak today about how environmental factors and ancillary staff certainly play into the one-to-one ratios at the bedside. And all that's well and good, but we're not actually following through with it and doing it. There's been many changes recently on my unit, which this is not the forum for. However, I do have an example. I was in charge with an unstable transplant patient because we only had 4 of our own nurses on to start the day. By 3 p.m. I had 2 nurses. Our supervisor was notified regarding the lack of staff. She booked 1 nurse to stay for overtime for 4 hours. This leaves me with 3 thoracic nurses to care for 7 patients. I was given float pool nurses and nurses from other units. This still doesn't change the fact that they can't complete the care for the thoracic ICU patient. There are extensive dressing changes that take well over a half an hour to do, which is now provided by myself as the charge nurse. So not only am I changing these dressings, but I have an unstable patient to care for myself. Needless to say, that patient did not receive the full care he should have received for the given day. In addition to doing all this, it's my responsibility to fill out the assignment for the next shift. The phone's ringing off the hook, the doorbell is ringing, and the nurse administrator is calling frequently asking, why can't we make this a double? The staff nurses are at the bedside day in and day out. We're the ones who know what's going on in the unit. They come in for a brief 5 to 10 minutes to check in and they leave. They don't get a full picture of what is actually occurring. I would like to say that the Brigham is improving the staffing on our unit and have already begun doing so. However, these are the challenges we continue to face day in and day out. If staffing is solely based on an acuity tool that does not take into account the skill level of the nurse or the events taking place in the unit, I am hoping that by speaking today we can all help the ICUs across Massachusetts continue to provide safe care for our critically ill patients. Thank you.
Thank you.